Thanks to the internet, it's easier to make life-changing money right now more than any other time in history. All you have to do is choose an idea and execute it. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you 6 high-profit online businesses that can change your life. And all of these businesses I've either done myself or I'm currently doing, or I know someone else who's doing it, and so I know for a fact that they work. I'm not just, throwing out random ideas here. And so the first high-profit business is flipping sneakers. Now, I've personally never been a huge sneakerhead. I have purchased my share of Jordans on sites like StockX, which I definitely paid over retail for, but outside of that, I'm typically just wearing some type of street shoe, like a classic pair of Vans, or a pair of Adidas Grand Courts, or the Superstars, or the Nike Court Royal 2s, but nothing that you can't just go into the store today and buy off the shelf. But flipping sneakers is a completely different game that can be extremely lucrative.
I know people that make like $220,000 a year doing just sneaker flips.
Wow. On an average sneaker flip, how much do you make?
Yeah, the highest I ever got was 900 and something, like 912 or something like that. There was actually a shoe release last week called the Cactus Green Flea Market. It was the literal ugliest shoe that has ever existed, but they've produced such a limited amount that they were reselling for like $1,100 or whatever.
Do you think if you were like doing it full time that you'd be able to get those more often?
I only spend maybe 10 minutes a week doing this, and so if I spent more time, you'd be able to actually produce a good income from it. This isn't like the stock market. It's like there's only so many shoes that people actually desire, and so once you learn what that world is, it's a really easy curve to jump over.
The next high profit online business is copywriting. So a copywriter is somebody who writes marketing and promotional materials. For example, when you go to Apple's website, all of the words or the copy on this site are meticulously written by a copywriter. Or when you get promotional emails from a company, all the words in these emails are written by a copywriter. And so emails, website landing pages, social media captions, really anything that has to do with marketing, all of these things are written by a copywriter. And let me just tell you, copywriters make a lot of money. I recently hired a copywriter for my personal website as well as my course website, mayouniversity.com. And I'm paying her $95 per hour to do the copy on both of these websites. And here's the thing, I'm just one of her clients. If she's working a full 8-hour day, then she's making upwards of $800 per day. And in a week, if she's working 40 hours, then she's making as much as $4,000 per week or $16,000 per month. And all you have to do to get started is just go to websites like upwork.com, where there are thousands of different job posts and people looking for copywriters. Now, the crazy part about all of this is that yes, it is going to require a couple of weeks of you learning the basics of copywriting. And you can do this by either watching YouTube videos or taking highly affordable courses on sites like Udemy. But the crazy part is that you don't even need to be a professional writer who has an English degree to do this and make life-changing money. Because there are tools like Grammarly, for example, that will literally make your writing sound like a professional. And if you want to be taken seriously as a copywriter, then proper grammar and sounding professional are a must. Not only within your work, but even the emails that you send to potential clients. And the best way to guarantee that is by using today's sponsor, Grammarly. So much of my time goes into answering emails and writing scripts, but using Grammarly has not only allowed me to get that time back, but it's also improved the quality of my writing and has allowed me to be more confident in my writing. Grammarly has a free version with grammar, spelling, punctuation suggestions, and even a free tone detector. It provides comprehensive writing suggestions and proofreads instantly, so you can feel confident that your writing is always coming across professionally. But upgrading to Grammarly Premium is where you can really start being productive and level up your writing. Premium offers clarity and full sentence rewrites to rephrase your hard to read sentences. This will keep your writing clear and to the point, allowing you to get your projects moving forward and get your work done more efficiently. Now, Grammarly is completely free to download and is easy to integrate into your daily life. It works with Google Docs, email browsers, and plenty more. So work smarter, not harder, and get your work done faster with Grammarly. Sign up for a free Grammarly account and get 20% off Grammarly Premium at grammarly.com/Joshua Mayo, or use the link down below in the description. And the next high profit online business is starting a YouTube channel. I can remember watching YouTube back in like 2011, and during that time, everybody was saying that it was too late to start a YouTube channel. Well, a decade later, and go figure, but people are still saying the same exact thing. YouTube is too saturated, it's too late to start a channel, don't waste your time because it's not gonna work out. But this is obviously the furthest thing from the truth. I would argue that right now is actually the best time to start a YouTube channel in all of YouTube's history, because the truth is, this is where the world is heading. Corporations will keep on pushing more and more of their marketing dollars onto platforms like YouTube because they recognize where the attention is heading. 100 years ago in the late 1920s, 1950s, when the radio became widely used, most advertisers began moving their marketing dollars from newspaper to the radio because they recognized where all the attention was heading. And for close to 30 years, radio basically held that top spot until the early 1950s when TVs became widely available. At that point, once again, advertisers saw the attention shifting from radio to television, and so guess what they did? They started moving their marketing dollars over to TV. And for the nearly 60 years between the 1950s until around the 2010s, TV basically held that top spot. But with the invention of the internet that we know today, that same exact shift is happening right now as you're watching this video. And the crazy part is that we are literally just at the beginning. I mean, it literally blows my mind that people think that it's too late to start a YouTube channel, as if history doesn't repeat itself. Newspaper, radio, TV have all been around and are still relevant for decades. Folks, the same exact thing is happening with YouTube and the internet in general right now. And whether it's YouTube or some other video platform 10 years from now, video content is not going anywhere. And so really it's up to you to go and capture some of that attention. And if you can, if you do, then you'll be greatly rewarded. Listen, I've made more money on YouTube this year alone than I've made my entire working life combined. Between YouTube AdSense, sponsorship deals, and affiliate marketing, I am now at a place where I'm making over $80,000 per month with YouTube. And that number literally just keeps going up every single month. And that actually brings me to the next high profit online business, which is becoming a video editor. As long as the internet continues to exist, which it will, there will always be online video content to consume, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, or some other video platform in the future. Because not only will content creators like myself continue making content, but even more so, a lot of companies and corporations are starting to see the value in video content as a form of marketing. And because of this, video editors will always be in demand. Now, I don't personally use a video editor yet, but I know several large YouTubers and TikTokers who do use video editors for their content, and I know firsthand that these video editors are making a lot of money. I mean, I probably get like a dozen emails and DMs on Instagram every single day from video editors asking if they could work for me. And on a few different occasions, I've asked these people what their rates were for editing videos, and a lot of them are charging between $1,000 and $2,000 per month to edit, for example, 20 TikTok videos. Now, $2,000 per month may not sound like a lot of money, and honestly, it's not. But imagine for a second that you had 5 clients. Well, now suddenly you're making $10,000 per month. Perhaps you go and hire another video editor to help you so that you can take on more clients. Well, suddenly you have 10 clients and you're making $20,000 per month consistently. And as long as you're providing value, then it's not going to be hard for you to continue finding work and getting referrals. And sometimes you'll have to communicate to a potential client the value that you can provide for them. For example, maybe if they hired you as a video editor, you would save them 15 hours per week. Just imagine what they could do with 15 extra hours per week. Or perhaps your video editing will increase their videos retention, which in turn will actually make them more money. And so even though they're paying you to edit their videos, in the long run, they'll actually end up making more money. But do you see what I mean? You have to really sell the client on the value that you're adding. But with that being said, at the same time, you actually do have to be able to back up your claim. If you're not a good video editor, for example, then why on earth would anybody hire you? Or if your video editing doesn't actually increase their videos retention, then you're not actually providing any value. And so you do have to be able to back your claims up. The next business idea is selling low content books online. You may have heard me talk about this before, but low content books are exactly what they sound like. Books with little to no content. Think of things like journals, coloring books, planners, crossword puzzles, things like that. And these books are incredibly easy to create because, well, there's no content in them. Aside from sometimes having to lightly design the inside pages or find free-lined artwork online to create coloring books, things like sketchbooks are literally just filled with empty pages. The only thing that you would have to worry about is designing the cover of the book. And the best part is that this can be extremely lucrative. This person was interviewed and asked, how soon after you started publishing low content books did you start seeing sales? And they responded with, I started selling journals about 10 days from the first day I published, but my first 3 months combined only generated a little bit over $400 in sales. However, it didn't take long before I hit my first 5K month. The last few months have been mind-blowing with a high of just over $20,000 in December and almost $27,000 in January. Now, creating these books are actually very easy, and the hardest part is knowing how exactly to navigate at the very beginning. Like, where do you actually design the books, and how do you go about designing the books if you're not some professional designer? All of these questions can be answered, and if you guys are interested in me making a dedicated video about selling low content books, drop a comment down below, and if enough of you comment, then I'll make that video. The next high high-profit online business is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is when you take someone else's product or service and you promote it. And you earn a commission every single time somebody buys that product or service using your affiliate link. One of the biggest affiliate programs in the world is from a company that you'll likely recognize, which is Amazon.com. Now, as of right now, I'm currently earning between $30,000 and $35,000 per month with affiliate marketing alone. And I already know what you're thinking. Yeah, but Joshua, that's because you have a large social media following. And yes, that does help. But the shocking truth is that you actually don't need a large social media following to do affiliate marketing successfully. Now, maybe 10 years ago on the internet that was the case, but nowadays, because of sites like TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, and even Twitter, it is more possible than ever to make a full-time income with affiliate marketing. For example, you could use TikTok to promote an in-demand product by creating short 30-second videos that TikTok's algorithm will prioritize. You see, short-form content like TikToks or even YouTube Shorts play by a different algorithm. The truth is, you don't need a large following to go viral on these platforms. In fact, you could literally have 0 followers, but if you're making content that aligns with what the algorithm knows people want to see, then your content will go viral regardless of your following. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about affiliate marketing and how I'm able to make between $30,000 and $35,000 per month, drop a comment down below saying, yes, I want to learn more about affiliate marketing. Please make that video. And if enough people comment, then I will make a complete step-by-step guide walking you through the entire process of getting started with affiliate marketing. Hey, if you haven't already, dropped a like down below for the YT algo or subscribe to the channel. I don't know what you're waiting on. It would mean the world to me if you could do both those things. You guys are all amazing. Every single one of you watching, I mean that. And I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day or night. And as always, I will see you again very soon. Take care.